Good evening. First of all, I would like to thank mercy of God, great virtue of holy masters, teachers, and kindness of transmitters, lecturers, and all of you to give us this opportunity to continue to study Holy Teacher Scripture, 10 years. You can see the picture on the right-hand side. That's our Holy Teacher. So we are very lucky and fortunate to have Holy Teacher as our leaders, always teach us all the Tao principles and rules, and always remind us from time to time. 10 years, could be 2 years, could be 3 years, could be 5 years, could be 10 years, could be 20 years. Holy Teacher asks us all those questions. So we should take this opportunity to also thinking about the answers for ourselves. When teacher asks the question, we should take this opportunity to think about our own answers. So let's continue on the 10-year scriptures from Holy Teacher on page 8. Holy Teacher said, 10 years have passed, disciples. Is your daily living according to the principles of Tao, cultivation, and propagation? The teacher asks all of us. So does our daily life, daily livings always meet the principles of Tao, cultivation, and propagation? Okay, not just think about ourselves. We always think about living being. Living being means human beings and animals. Do we always think about others? Okay, we learn to receive Tao, we learn to join the Tao journey with all of us. So one day, hopefully, we can reunion in absolute heaven. So Holy Teacher keep remind us, do we always doing the job, doing the things according to principles of Tao? Next one, Holy Teacher said, 10 years have passed. Disciples, do your life, do our lives emphasize, focus on holy affairs over mundane affairs? Holy affairs means all for all the living beings. Okay, living being we always talk about it, human beings and animals. And mundane affairs means our personal life, personal stuffs. So remember, we make one vow, two vows during the Dharma classes. First vow is we want to focus or emphasize holy affairs over mundane affairs. So, for example, if temple needs our help, someone will receive Tao, then we need to go to temple to help. Or there's some activities in temple, we will go to temple to help. So that's the holy affairs. Okay. Then over mundane affairs means our personal stuff. Probably we can postpone our personal stuff a few days later or a few weeks later, but we will go to temple to help first. Or the other things, we will always focus on our true nature, Buddha nature. Okay, we know Buddha nature. Our Buddha nature is the same true nature of Buddhas and saints, the same, and animals too. True nature are the same. So we are very lucky. We understand we have a true nature in ourselves. Our true nature is inside ourselves and also outside of ourselves. So it's everywhere. True nature is everywhere. Okay. So before we may not understand that, but at least now we know our true nature is everywhere. Okay. Inside of our body, outside of our body too. Okay. Yeah. So we understand. Then we need to cultivate. We receive Tao to cultivate means we need to bring out our true nature. Means let our true nature reveal. That's the main point. Get rid of our bad tempers, bad habits, get rid of our attachments, desires, and then get rid of our three poisons like greed, anger, stubbornness. Okay, and then In our daily life, we have like and dislike. We don't want that. Okay, we treat everything. We don't take that seriously. Let it go. A lot of, especially in our daily life, sometimes we get emotion, we get upset. No, it's not worth it. Calm ourselves down. So that's the cultivation. Cultivation. So every day, try to remind ourselves okay, for the cultivation. Next one. Holy Qigong teacher said, 10 years have passed. Disciples, do you take actions to donate money and holy teachings? Okay. So holy teachers remind us, remember the second vow we make, we want to donate what we have, but based on our ability, don't overdo. Here is especially for the male members. We don't want to overdo. Holy teacher said we need to maintain, to dedicate based on our abilities. Money is one thing, could be $1, could be $2, could be $1 million, depending on individual abilities. So don't overdo. The other things, when we go to the temple, we bring some people to the temple, or we go to the temple ourselves. We pay the gas to get there. We drive to get there. That's a donation of the monies already. So also holy teaching means we try to bring the Dharma, try to explain the Tao to the peoples. Yeah. Sometimes we could not explain very clearly. We can bring them to the temple to eat vegetarian food and let the transmitter or lectures to explain for all of us. So this is the second vow we make. We are willing to donate money and holy teachings to share with peoples. To donate the money to the temple, and then those monies, nobody will touch those money what we donated. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, so all this money were transferred to the headquarters in Taiwan. Then they were distributed. Sometimes they build a temple to accept the kids do not have parents, to accept the senior members who don't have families, and also try to, when there's a disasters like earthquake or something happened to the one locations, then they will help to help those peoples. So there's, and then put in a book to help us to read a book, to get more knowledge, to know the Tao a little more. So nobody will touch those money. So don't worry about it. So like all of us, remember we went to Dharma class in New York, Iowa, or other locations. Usually we pay ourselves to do that. Okay, so don't worry about the money when we donate to the temple. Who will use that? Okay, but Dharma teaching. There's one lady. She received the Tao in Taiwan, but she doesn't know how to explain the Tao to the people. Okay, but she kept bringing people to receive Tao to the temple, led lectures and transmitter explain to them. And then she becomes saints today. 慈德大仙, 慈德 saint today. So because she just brings hundreds of people to receive Tao in the temple. She did her part, but she did not know how to explain the Tao to the people. She only said the Tao is very good. That's all she can see in Chinese. Tao 很好. That's all she said. Okay, but she becomes saint today. Okay, yeah. So keep doing what we are doing every day. Don't worry about the result. We keep doing what we are doing, and God, Buddhas, and saints are watching. Okay, they recorded everything done. Everything done. Whatever we have done, good and bad, they record it down. So just keep doing what we are doing. Don't worry about consequence. Okay. Holy teacher said, 10 years have passed. Disciples, are you persistent in conforming to pure words and plant-based diet? Okay. So teacher asks all of us, are we always persistent? Means continue to insist. Okay. We always try the pure word, means whatever we say, always positive and good words. Okay. We don't say the negative stuff. Don't no negative energy. Whatever we do, always do good things. Whatever we think, always pure thought. What's the best thing is no thought, no good and bad thought. No thought is what we should insist. That's why the Holy Teacher wants us every day do 1 hour exercise. I know it's very hard to do it. The exercise, get rid of all the affinities, do not raise a single thought. Okay? Get rid of all the affinity, do not raise a single thought. We need to practice that, no thought. Okay? So not easy, but we should, even we have 3 minutes, 2 minutes, we should do it. Calm ourselves down. We can lie down or we can sit down. We can stand around and keep doing this exercise. Okay? Holy Teacher wants us to do 1 hour a day. Okay? Not easy, but we need to do that. The other thing is I'll talk about plant-based diet. Means we need to eat more vegetarian food. Try to cut down all the animals or seafood on our diet. Also stay healthy. The other thing is cut down all the bad karma with all the animals. Cut down all the bad karmas with animals. Okay? And then if we cannot do it immediately, we can do in the morning meal. We can eat the meal in the morning, eat all the vegetarian meal in the morning. Okay. And the other choice is we can eat 1 vegetarian meal a week. 1 day a week. We can eat vegetarian. In Taiwan, they usually Monday is a vegetarian meal day. Okay, they eat vegetarian food all day on Monday. And then some people do that. Some people do in the 4th and 15th of the month. 1st and 15th of the month to eat a vegetarian food. Okay, whole day is vegetarian food. So we can practice. We can start it from there. Okay, so hopefully that one day we can we all become vegetarian, all vegetarian, and also is a vegan. Yeah, because there's details on the vegetarian vow. Then hopefully every day everybody can make it one day. Okay. If we want to become sense of Buddha, we need to make that vegetarian vow. I know it's very hard for people in the beginning, like myself too. In the beginning, I always have all the excuses. But once we get used to, we are fine. Okay. 10 years have passed. Disciples, do you hold the golden thread through the accommodating to the enlightened holy teachers and focus on Tao missions? Golden thread, okay, it's very important for all of us, golden thread. So it's come down from God, 17 patriarchs and 18 patriarchs and matriarchs, and also through our transmitters to all of us. We need to maintain this golden thread. We cannot, right now we are the Huayi Tongyi Temple. Huayi probably the biggest, we have different group in Tao cultivation. Huayi probably one of the biggest one globally. That's all I can tell you. Because every year, I think, usually January, we all transmitter have to go to Taiwan. We get together to have classes once a year. So you can see how many transmitter from Huayi group together. But we are very lucky. All the Huayi group, right now we have about 14, 15 units together under the great predecessor, Bai Shui Sendi, under his leadership today. Okay, so we are very lucky. Even he's not around anymore, but his son is in charge now in our headquarters. So hopefully, all of us, we always have activity in Taiwan every 3, 4, 5 years, big events, big activity. Then we encourage people to go to Taiwan, go to headquarters. They always have activity there. We can go there. We only have to pay airline ticket fee, but we can live there. They prepare all the food and even take us to visit all the other temples and other areas. Some people did not go to Taiwan before, have never been in Taiwan, can take the opportunity to go there. So usually every 4 or 5 years, we will have big events, big activity to do that. Hopefully down the road, we have more people can go, okay? Then we also need to what? respect our enlightened holy teachers. So these teachers means whoever received Tao before us, whoever have more virtues than us, they are the leaders, they are our teachers. Then we also need to focus on Tao principle and Tao missions. So these two things are very important. Okay, respect all the enlightened holy teacher, or respect the teachers and focus on Tao principles. Okay, so that's very, and then stay in our golden straight unit. Thank you. So this is very important for everybody to remember, because in the beginning I didn't remember when I joined the temple in the beginning. Holy teacher and then all the saints of Buddha keep remind us we need to stay in our golden straight. Don't go to some people go to this temple, go to that temple, go to different temple all the time. But teacher and the Buddha always said, when you have go to all these different temples, maybe you don't even stay one. Eventually, then we got lost in the temples. So we need to stay in the golden temple, our temple, and then maintain the cultivation until the last moment of our lives. Okay, that's very, very, very important. But recently, I think since the Buddha don't talk about that too much, but still very, very critical. I remember in the beginning when I joined the temple, we always talk about it. Yeah. Since Buddha always remind us, 10 years have passed. Disciples are the vows, those you have taken, expressed through actual steady efforts. So teacher remind us the vow we have taken. Those vows we make in absolute heaven. Okay, we make a vow in this lifetime. We also make a vow in the heaven, absolute heaven before, permanent heaven before. Not just today. We only remember most of us remember about what happened this lifetime, but we forgot the previous lives. In the many lives ago, we make those vows already. That's why we make those vows again. So whatever the vow we are making in this lifetime, we made in previous life before. Not just come by accident, we make the vows in this lifetime. No, we make the same vows in the absolute heaven already. That's why we came down to this world. We make the vow again to remind ourselves, we are the Buddha reborn. We are all Buddha reborn. Don't forget. Okay. A lot of time we forgot and remember. Okay, but when the people come from Bhutan, Nepal, they all know. We were in Iowa a couple weeks ago. You see, everybody there, we asked them, everybody knows they are the Buddha reborn. They are the Buddha reborn. So we need to keep remind ourselves, Buddha and saints always tell us, all of us are Buddha reborn. But we just need to go back to our original place where we came from originally, from in the absolute heaven. Okay, we need to go back there. But we want to bring all our loved ones to go with us, our parents, loved one, husband, wife, or children, and our colleagues, our friends, our relatives, all together. Whoever has affinity with Buddhas, with us, we want to bring them with us together. We don't want to go there by ourselves. Since the Buddha said we will be very lonely, our family member, our loved one are not there. Okay, so we need to bring them with us together. But don't forget to keep bringing whoever has affinity with saints and Buddha, with Tao, to come to the temple to receive Tao, to cultivate with all of us together. Then the other thing is, Holy Teacher said we need to have actual steady effort. We need to make all the effort or make all the progress actually. Very important. Okay. So we need to do that all the time. Okay. Holy Teacher also said 10 years have passed. Disciples, does your thinking conformed the core, the center concept of the Tao our Tao center is always based on our true nature, our Buddha nature. Okay, so whatever we think, whatever we do, always based on our conscience, our Tao principle, our true nature. Don't forget that. We need to remind ourselves every day. Okay, once we receive Tao, everything we do based on our conscience, based on our true nature. Okay, don't deviate from that. Okay, we need to become a sense of Buddha again. We want to go back where we came from originally. Okay, so don't forget, we are all Buddha. Okay, 10 years have passed. Disciples, does your sincerity according to loyalty, fidelity, humanity, and righteousness? So Holy Teacher remind all of us, we need to, our sincerity needs according to those, very, very important, very, very important. Okay, so we need to keep remind ourselves, Buddha, or keep always maintain that. We need to have our sincerity according to that. Okay, so don't deviate from those 4 items. Okay. Tao cultivation is not keep considering which responsibility is suitable for me to undertake. So this is very important, especially all of us. We are on 2nd year class. We are all staff members in the temple. We are supposed to help the temple, help the people, ZhiShan, and help ourselves. So Tao cultivation, we are not keep thinking about ourselves. We are thinking about when we go to the temple, we have to think which responsibility is suitable for me. No, sometimes temple or Tao center or transmitter assign us to do certain things. We just do it. Don't even think about this is suitable for us or not. No, just do it. When we go to temple, we have to treat the temple like our home, like our own home. Just help ourselves. When you see some area not clean, we just help to clean it. Okay, whatever we have to do. Some people always go to the kitchen to help. That's great. Okay, a lot of Buddha came out from kitchen. Okay, even 6th patriarch, Huinan Buddha, he also came from kitchen. So a lot of Buddha came out from kitchen area. Okay, that's very important. So just treat the temple, the Tao fields as our home, our own home. Go there, just treat ourselves. We are the owner of this Tao temple. Just help whatever it takes to do it. Okay, don't just choose which responsibility we want to do. Okay, that's Holy Teacher remind all of us. Okay, so take this opportunity to think about it. Holy Teacher said, Tao cultivation is not keep choosing which environment is suitable for me to cultivate. This is very important because a lot of time when we stay in temple for so long, you know what happened? We think we don't like this area, we don't like this temple, we don't want to go there. No, be careful there. Buddha and saints, they are watching every second. They try to see what we are doing because all the situation we have to face, those are the trials, the tests from the God, from the Buddha and saints. They try to test us to see where we are on the cultivation, to see where we are, which level are we on the cultivation. So be careful there. So sometimes when we cultivate so long, we don't get along with Tao members. We don't get along with lecture or transmitter. Say, okay, I want to go to different places. We don't want to cultivate here. So that's not a good situation we want to be in. Because God, saints, and Buddha are testing us to see where we are. Are we able to accept them, adjust ourselves? I did remember, I'm in Texas right now. One time I go to the Houston in Texas, okay. So we visit one temple there. This is big temple. It's about 2 stores, 2 business stores on downstairs. And then they convert to temple. It's very big place for the Tao member to come. But we find out what happened there. There's no lectures there is no transmitters. There's only one female temple host in charge there. One female temple host in charge in the temple. And we find out the situation that said the temple hosts do not get along with transmitter and lecturers. And she is by herself to teach all the Dao members. So it's very, very dangerous because once we don't get along with others, what happened? We want to propagate the Dao ourselves, but she couldn't do that because there's no lectures, no transmitter at all. So that's not a situation for all of us. And then she asked me, they have someone who wants to receive vegetarian vow, want me to help to propagate it for her. But I said they need to go back to their own transmitter to ask her or him to do that. I cannot help to do that. So that's very important, okay? So it's a big, nice, beautiful place. However, there's no lectures and transmitters. Only have a temple host. So that's not what we want to do, okay? So always try to get along with other people, like lecturers, transmitters, Dao members. Very, very critical in our daily life. Nothing going to be perfect. We're going to see something we don't like it, but we need to communicate, find a way to communicate, and then to make an improvement. But we don't want to deviate from that environment. Okay, God, Saint, and Buddha are watching, are testing us. Okay, just think about that way. Holy teacher said, Dao cultivation is not keep calculating which leaders is suitable for me to follow. So that's interesting because we might, for some people who might want to do that, say, okay, I don't get along with lectures, transmitter, I want to go to different one. I want to choose different leader to come to propagate out for us. We cannot do that. Holy teacher remind all of us, okay, we cannot keep calculating which leader is suitable for us to follow. So very, very important. Okay, that's the trials, tests for all of us. So it looks so simple because we are qualified to be, we are qualified to become saints and Buddha. That's why God, Buddhas are watching us, are testing us to see where we are on cultivation. So from time to time, you're going to find out the higher level we go to, we could become staff member, temple hosts, or vice temple hosts, or lecturers, or speakers, or transmitter. We're going to find out different tests, trials for all of us, from the Buddha, from the God. Different kind of trials and tests. So be careful there, okay? We're going to find out it's getting harder and harder once we go to higher positions. But we need to be very, very careful because God are watching, Buddha are watching always, every moment. Even we have a teaching king, he's teaching Buddha. He's watching us, what we do every day at home, teaching God, teaching King Buddha, okay? He's watching us every day, what we do at home. So he recorded down everything, what we do, good and bad, and even our thought, they knew that. That's how, once we know that, it's pretty scary. For me, it's pretty scary. So it's not easy. We have to watch out, okay? Watch out what we do, what we think every day. So teaching King Buddha is there all the time. People didn't know that. But when we take a bow, we take one bow for him, okay? Next one. Dao cultivation is especially not keeping gossip, whether or not others work well together. One important things, when people get together, in the beginning, we always talk about daily life, what happened, how we are doing. But eventually, we might go to gossip other people. That's not what we want to do. Stay away from that. When people doing gossiping other people, we can help them, tell them don't do that. If they don't listen, we go away from there. We don't want to join them. Okay, be careful there. Okay, because we don't. It's hard to earn the merits for ourselves, but easy to be merit ourselves easily if we do certain things, criticize, gossip people from the back. That's not what we want to do. Okay, and then we don't want to worry about whether or not their response personality click, whether or not their style connect, or whether or not they get along. Okay, we just need to concentrate on ourselves, our own cultivation. We don't have to worry about so many other things. Okay, so concentrate our own cultivations. Okay, then we make sure we get along with others. That's very important. Very important. Next, Holy Teacher said, disciples, you only need to remember two words: cooperative with, or accommodate with, working jointly forward to the same goal. Yeah, because sometimes the temple, sometimes the Tao field, a different kind of activities, a goal we want to achieve. We need to know, make sure we accommodate with, we work together, we work together with the Tao temple, with the leaders, transmitter or lecturers or temple hosts to work on that. That's very important. We always accommodate with them. Second, next one's Holy Teacher mentioned to all of us, cooperative with heavenly time. Okay, the open publication of universal salvation of the three realms, cultivate, propagate, Tao, perfect, or affinities. So this is the time, very perfect time for all of us. If we were born more than 100 years ago, we may not be qualified to receive Tao, because at that time, Tao was not widely spread. Okay, so we are very lucky. Time is available, Tao is available at this moment for all of us. And then we don't know how long this Tao will be widely spread for all of us in the future. We don't know. We have no clue. This is dependent by the God and heaven. Okay, so concentrate and cherish this moment when the people to receive Tao, to help our holy teacher, to shoulder this universal salvation of the three one big missions. Okay, we need to help that, because whoever have affinity with Tao, with us, with Buddhas, we need to bring them to receive Tao and to join our cultivation together. Okay, we need the help to do that. Okay. Holy teachers also said that cooperative with current time and situation. Okay, and we need to take the duties and responsibility for both holy and mundane affairs, completely benefiting others and ourselves. So Holy Teacher remind all of us, this is the current time, current situation. Okay, we need to take this responsibility, okay, to benefit all the human beings and animals, okay, to help them to receive Tao, bring them to join us for the temple regulation, the temple activities. Here, the teacher remind us, completely benefiting others and ourselves. So not just ourselves and others too, very important, okay? Yeah, and we need to also focus on both holy and mundane affairs, okay? Yeah, a lot of time we need to base on our abilities. Don't overdo. I said it before. Holy teacher, Buddhas always said it before, especially male members. We always need to base on our abilities to help, okay? Next one, holy teachers, okay? Sometimes those statements are, I think, very straight, but the holy teacher try to remind us what we need to do every day, A lot of Tao principles are here, and the holy teacher try to teach all of us to maintain the mindset. That's very important for all of us. Cooperative with ZhiShan. ZhiShan means human beings and animals. Okay, so we need to apply both a firm and gentle approaches. Modify, adjust one's teaching to help to develop their great potential. Great potential. Why? Because a lot of the time we cannot use the same strategy, same approaches. Certain people, they have a good affinity with Zen and Buddha and Tao. It's very quickly for them to receive Tao. But some people are not. It takes them time because their affinity are not matures yet. So we need to wait for their time. We need to encourage them. We need to motivate them. But we cannot force them to receive Tao. That's very, very, very important. Whoever want to receive Tao, always so happy, willing to accept that, to receive Tao. There's no, we don't force people to do that. That's very important. Holy Teacher keep reminding all of us to do that. And certain people, we need to adjust ourselves on the teaching to help to develop, because everybody has a great potential. That's what Holy Teacher said. A lot of time we only take, one time Holy Teacher was in Dharma class in California. Teacher said, usually we only develop about 20 to 30% on our potentials. We have the other 70% plus we have not developed yet. So Holy Teacher wants us to develop our own potentials more, because teacher said we have a lot of potential we haven't used yet. Okay, but when we try to bring people to receive Tao, try to ask people to join the Tao field, Tao temple, we need to modify, adjust based on individual's situation. That's all different. We cannot use the same principle, same ways to treat everybody. Okay, we have to be careful there. Okay. Next one, Holy Teacher was talking about cooperative with Tao community, pioneer the Tao and nurture growth. The spirits of the all one consistent policy Tao. So we need to accommodate with the Tao temple, Tao field, Tao communities. Okay, and then if we go out to propagate the Tao, a lot of members, lectures, transmitter, pioneer the Tao in different the new areas. We need to maintain one consistent policy of Tao. Okay, always based on our true nature, based on our conscience. They're very, very important every day. So that Tao is Tao is want us to let our true nature reveal, let our true nature, Buddha nature reveal. So based on conscience to do all the things. Once we receive Tao, we need to remind ourselves every day, we need to do things based on our conscience, based on our Buddha nature. Okay, even sometimes some people could take advantage of us. That's fine. Let it go. Let it go. Because we might do the same thing to them in previous lives. Sometimes people did some bad thing to us. Think about it. We might do the same thing to them in previous life. We might do the same thing to them in the previous life. So let them go. We just let it go. Then we reduce those bad karmas. We don't want to create more bad karma for all of us. I remember old days. I used to live in New Jersey. So every Sunday, I have to go to New York temple in Flushing, Queens area. But I live in middle area of the New Jersey. So from my house to the New York temple, it takes about 1 hour if there's no traffic. By the time we come back at Sunday night, usually take 2 to 3 hours. Okay, I know we have a temple host Carrie living in Pennsylvania. It takes her longer and lecture time longer to go home, maybe 3 hours or 2.5 hours. But every time I remember when we driving on the highway in New York, and there's so much traffic every day. Even I just went back 2 weeks ago for Dharma classes, but there's so So many cars there, always. Then we always find someone going to cut us off. And then, one thing we start to maintain to change our mindset. We tell ourselves, I tell myself, that let those people who want to cut our cars, let them go first. Let them go first. There might be some emergency situation. Something happened to their families. They need to go home as soon as possible. So let them go first. And then we wish all the people around us will get home safely, peacefully. Okay, those are the concepts Holy Teacher and Buddhas are teaching us. Let them go first and wish them well. Okay, we need to adjust our mindset. Don't get upset. Don't get emotionally. And then we need to calm ourselves down, maintain our peaceful mind in ourselves. Okay, that's the way of cultivation. We need to remind ourselves, let it go. Don't get upset. Don't get too emotionally. So that's important for our daily life to deal with things for human people and others. We need to maintain that mindset. Okay. Just some short experience to share with everybody else. Yes, that's so very important to tell ourselves. 10 years have passed. Holy Teacher asks disciples, how can you cultivate and propagate? If you continue to progress sometimes and regress some other times. What does that mean? Holy Teacher, every time, if Holy Teacher come to the temple, what happened? Holy Teacher always asks all of us, have we made any progress? Have we made any progress? It's always hard to answer that. Okay? So you know what? Because Holy Teacher see us, all of us. Sometimes some people maybe do better. Some people doing differently. Teachers, we always move forward sometimes, then we move backward other times. So we move 2 steps forward, 1 step backward. Okay. So teacher wants us to keep improving ourselves, keep make progresses for ourselves. Okay. Yeah. So always move forward, don't move backwards. Yeah. They're all watching. They knew that every time Holy Teacher comes or Buddha comes, they all knew how good we are on cultivation and propagation. So yeah. Yeah, we don't need to explain anything. They knew everything. Okay. They are watching every day what we are doing. Okay. 10 years have passed, disciples. How can you, if we continue to have half merits and half demerits? Okay. So Holy Teacher talk about the problem we are making always. Okay. Sometimes we make progress, sometimes we don't. Okay. And the other thing is sometimes we do good things, we earn the merits. Sometimes we do the bad things to demerit ourselves. So that's not what we want to do. Okay. So very, very important here is every day try to earn merits and without motives. So when we do good things, we know that's a good thing to do. We don't think about the consequence and result. We want to earn merit. Okay. What happens if we do the immoral act against the divine law? Then we will commit the sins. They will demerit us. That's not what we want. Okay. So every day it's hard to earn merits, but it's very easy to demerit. Okay, it's very easy to demerit. Okay, even our thought, very critical. Be careful there. Every day we need to maintain very positive, very pure thought. And the best one is no thought, because positive and good thought still thought. So we need to maintain no thought, no good, no bad, no thought. That's why we do the exercise of get rid of all the affinity, to get rid of all the excess, get rid of all the affinity, do not raise a single thought. We are very, very critical. Try to do that every day, even 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, fine. Do it. Will help us to calm ourselves down every day. Will help ourselves to calm ourselves down every day. Okay? Keep doing that. Okay? Holy Teacher, keep remind us to do that. Holy Teacher always tell us, he can point us how to go back to absolute heaven, how to stay there forever, how to become saint of Buddha. Okay, he can show us the direction how to do it, but he cannot push us to become saints and Buddha. He cannot push us to get there. We need to do our jobs to get there. Okay, yeah. When we receive Tao, we cultivate, we propagate Tao, and do good things. Holy Teacher promised us we will stay in absolute heaven for 10,800 years. 10,800 years. Sometimes we think 10,800 years are long, a very long time. Holy Teacher said no. As long as there's a numbers, there's a limit. Holy Teacher keep remind all of us. As long as there's a number, it's limited. So that's why we need to cultivate, accumulate enough virtues. Okay, why? That's the reason. Okay, we need to earn the merits too. When people receive Tao, and then dedicate our abilities, our efforts to the temple, to the sentient beings. Okay. Continue. 10 years have passed. Holy Teacher asked all of us, disciples, how can you cultivate and propagate if we continue to complain this and that? So human being, once we facing difficulties, challenges, struggles, what happen? We may complain this and complain that. Holy Teacher don't want us to do that. Don't want us to do every day. Very happy to cultivate, to propagate that, because we are the Buddha. Buddha don't complain like that. Complain this, complain that. No. If we find a problem, find the issue, find the difficulty, we find a way to resolve that. We find a way to resolve it. Okay? We have the wisdom because we are the Buddha. We find a way to resolve the issues. And when we don't get along with certain people, let's communicate with each other. We can bring the issue up and communicate with each other together to find a way to resolve the problem together. Okay? So the Holy Teacher keep remind us what to do in daily life. Holy Teacher said, 10 years have passed. Disciples, how can you cultivate and propagate if you continue to gossip? The gossip. So we said it before, don't gossip. That's the worst one we want to do. That's not what we want to do. Okay. So Holy Teacher, we want to tell us, if we continue to gossip, will not help us to become saints of Buddha. No, we don't want to do that. We keep remind ourselves. Holy Teacher, pretty straightforward. Even put one big sentence here. Okay. So don't gossip in our daily life. That's the best thing. Say something behind people. Do something. Say bad thing about people. No. Yeah. Holy Teacher always said, if we have something to say in a meeting or in front of them. Don't say behind people. Okay. But when we say something, we need to say in soft tone. Okay. Once we get upset, get angry, what happened? Even we are right. We already wrong. When we get upset, when we are angry, even we could be right, but we get upset, get angry, we are wrong already. So we have to be very calm ourselves down every day. When people say something about us, criticize us, happily, smiley to accept that, and then think about, is that true or not? If it's true, we will improve that. We will change that. If it's not true, we'll let it go. We let them go. Okay? So that's a cultivation. Okay? Sometimes when people say something, we always defend immediately. I used to do that all the time. I try to learn a little bit there. Yeah. I remember I used to work around for the company. I'm responsible for all the design product, new product development. Then we always have meeting. Once the product is designed, we have meeting to discuss with all the people from different countries. And people have all different opinions. Okay, even you already think about their ideas may not work. But you know what? I used to defend a lot immediately. So that's not good. You know what I learned? They don't say when they have an opinion, they give you ideas, they criticize you, say, I learned it. Okay, I say, thank you for all your feedback and opinions. I will take back and to review it and let you know. So we can calm ourselves down. Don't have to defend ourselves. Oh, okay, your idea, I already tried it, doesn't work. We don't have to say that. Don't have to say that. So that's how we learn to communicate, how we learn to accept people's opinion and criticism. So that's how we improve ourselves as cultivator. It's not easy, but we always need the adjustment, okay? So we're going to stop here today, and then we're going to continue in future class. Thank you. If I say something improperly, I ask the forgiveness from the God, Buddha, and teachers, transmitters, and lecturers, and all of you to give me some advices. And I would like to dedicate those, the merit of this class to whoever the sentient beings or people who need it. Thank you.